Hello, how to solve this complex exponential problem? This is -9 to the power of n, and this equals 9. We are solving for the values of n that satisfy this equation. Now, let's start with this first method. So we have -9 here, and we can replace this -9 as this is -1 times 9. So we are going to replace this -9 with -1 times 9. Of course, -1 times 9 is -9. You have -1 times 9 raised to the power of n, and this equals 9. Now, let's consider this other identity. If you have a times b raised to the power of c, this equals a power c times b power c. So we can as well distribute this exponent to each of these terms here. So you have -1 power n times 9 power n, and this equals 9. So right now, we have -1 here, and this is raised to the power of n. So what we can do is to consider this Euler's identity. If you have e to the power of I times pi plus 1, this equals 0. Now, I can decide to move this positive 1 over here. I have e power I times pi, and this equals -1. So, I'm going to replace this -1 here with this e power I times pi. That means what I'm going to have here, it will be e power I times pi, which is this -1 here, raised to the power of n times 9 raised to the power of n, and this equals 9. So right now we consider this identity. If you have a to the power of n raised to the power of n, this equals a power n times n. I'm going to apply this identity right here. So I'm going to have e power I times pi times n times 9 to the power of n, and this equals 9. Now at this point, we can make use of natural log. Remember, natural log is to the base of e, so you have natural log of e power I times pi times n, then times 9 to the power of n equals natural log of 9. Now, when you have natural log of a times b, this equals natural log of a plus natural log of b. Applying this identity right here, we will simply have natural log of e power I times pi times n plus natural log of 9 power n, and this equals flat natural log of 9. So at this point, we apply this other property again. If you have natural log of a power b, this equals b times natural log of a. So this I by n will come behind this, and this n here will come behind this. So that means what we are going to have will simply be this is I times pi times n times natural log of e plus n times natural log of 9 equals natural log of 9. Now, you need to know that natural log of e is 1. So natural log of e is 1. So this simply means we are going to have I times pi times n times natural log of e is 1 plus n times ln 9, which is n ln 9, and this equals ln 9. So right now, multiplying this out, we have the same thing, which is I times pi times n plus ln 9, n ln 9, and this equals ln 9. Now there's n here, we can factor that out. I'm going to have n times, if I divide this by n, I have I times pi plus, if I divide this by n, I have ln 9 equals ln 9. So right now, solving for n, I divide this by the same I times pi plus ln 9. I divide this by the same I times pi plus ln 9. So this cancels this. I'm simply going to have n equals ln 9 divided by I times pi plus ln 9. Now, this is our solution based on this particular method. Now, let's consider making use of log. We have made use of natural log, so let's consider making use of log. I have negative 9 to the power of n, and this equals 9. So, what I'm going to do is to apply the same trick here. This is negative 9, I have negative 9. This equals negative 1 times 9. I have negative 1 times 9 raised to the power of n, and this equals 9. So at this point, what I'm going to do is to consider this complex identity. If you have square root of negative 1, this is I, which is imaginary number I. So if I decide to take the squares of both part of this identity, this will cancel out, cancel this. So what we are going to have is negative 1 is the same thing as I power 2. So I to the power of 2 is the same thing as negative 1. And there's negative 1 here. I'm going to replace this with I power 2. So I'm going to have I power 2, which is negative 1, times 9 raised to the power of n. And this equals 9. Now at this point, what I can do is to make use of log. I have log of I power 2 times 9 raised to the power of n equals log of 9. So right now, if you have log a power b, this equals b times log a. I apply this property right here. So the n come behind the log. That means I'm going to have n times log of this. Let me make use of this dot here. N times log of this is I power 2 times 9. And this equals log 9. Now consider this. If you have log a times b, this equals log a plus log b. So applying this right here, this simply means we are going to have n times, this is my a, this is my b. I have n times log I power 2 plus log 9, and this equals log 9. So right now we are solving for n. What I'm going to do is divide this by log I power 2 plus log 9 and divide this by log I power 2 plus log 9. So this cancels this, and what I'm going to have is simply have n equals log 9 divided by log I power 2 plus log 9. Now, consider the fact that if you have log a power b, this equals b times log a. So the 2 here come behind the log, and our final answer will be n equals log 9 divided by 2 log I plus log 9. So this is our solution based on logarithm to the base of 10, and while this is our solution based on logarithm to the base of e. So that is it. You can use any of the methods. They are all the same. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you and goodbye.